So today on my desk I've got the Boardzy limited edition, signature edition Pulsar X2 medium. I just want to talk about the differences between the Boardzy edition and sort of the stock X2. So first things, the design obviously harkens back to Zebra Gang, which was Boardzy's preferred paracord pattern back in the day of wired mice. I know the zebra is probably polarizing. I don't mind it. I think it's fun. I would like to see fewer just all white or all black mice. I think even like the Lamb Zoo approach of just like a couple pops of color, or the other signature edition approaches, is fun just to sort of liven up the market. In addition to the design is the coating. It's definitely a bit more grippy, much easier to feel locked in on. The stock X2 has quite a bad coating or no coating. It's really slippery. It feels like it's like ABS shined like out of the box, like, whereas this one is definitely slightly rubberized. It's really nice, really easy to find a comfortable grip just with how sort of sticky the coating is. I usually don't even notice the coating, but in comparing these back to back, it's like really obvious that the signature edition has a much better coating. One of the other improvements is the scroll encoder. A little bit easier of a wheel. This stock X2 has a little bit noisier, a little bit more defined scroll wheel. This one's a little smoother, still defined steps, but just less hard to scroll. I think this one is really nice, probably crowd pleaser as well. Other main difference is the switches. This has blue shell pink dots in it. I'm a big enjoyer of those switches. I've recommended them for a long time on the switch spreadsheet. And if I had to pick one switch to use for everything, it would be those. Compared to the stock, they're just a little bit quieter, still plenty tactile. They just feel a little bit more refined. This kind of feels like default mouse switch. I'll do a quick sound test of both real quick. Also not sure if it's like a noted update, but the side buttons on my Boardzy mouse are a little bit more tactile than the stock one. So overall, I think that this is definitely just a fully improved stock X2. Really think that the signature edition idea is great, where you can have a couple editions of the same mouse with different options as far as switches or encoders go, so that you can get direct from the factory a mouse in sort of your exact configuration without having to modify it. Just seems like a cool way to get sort of subtle differences in the same mouse straight from the company without having to void the warranty or have to risk modding it yourself or paying to have somebody else do it for you. So for me, the coating and the switches definitely make this mouse way more preferable to this one. If you tried an X2 and didn't like the switches, didn't like the coating, and that was a deal breaker for you, maybe giving one of these signature editions will change your mind. That's it for me. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.